Na 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 na. It's Star Wars. I mean, you could probably tell that from the video title or, you know, just really what you're looking at right now. Today, my friends, we are going to Bakura. Officials from the planet Bakura have requested our assistance. An unknown party has taken control of a power station up in the mountains. They sent a team to investigate, but they haven't reported in. No, we're not going to Bakura. That's a good mission. I said today we would start with a ship mission. So we're going to Blengeel. The Academy has received a distress call, another, from a merchant ship that crashed on the planet Blengeel. They were pulled out of hyperspace when they crossed paths with an interdictor cruiser. The Imperials, apparently not wanting their presence known, fired on the merchant ship. The merchants managed to make it back to the planet's surface and called for help. As far as we know, the planet is uninhabited.
Handle it while Kyle is away with Rosh. Take a shuttle, land the coordinates of the distress beacon, and pick up any survivors.
Sure thing, Luke Skywalker. Sure thing. What power do we want to go for next? Well, look, I think Force Heal, we have to go for. We took Force Destruction. It's okay. A bit shit. We haven't really found a good situation to use it. That last level was kind of speedy. So, all we've got to do is go to a planet and rescue some merchants. That should be easy, right? Very straightforward. And here we are. We've got the Academy shuttle that we started the game with. The bus, essentially. The school bus. Bunch of lightning. Sorry, I got to talk over the cutscenes. You know how it is. Oh, shit. These shuttles are not fit for purpose. 2 cutscenes in a row, these things have been blown up. Oh my god, we're in some sort of ship graveyard.
Nice work, Jaden. Some rescue mission.
That would not be my reaction if my ship was shot down by lightning on a planet entirely made of deserts and I couldn't take off again. My reaction would be, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, this is terrible,
Hello?
Oh no, and then I'd cry.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, you there.
Thank the Force you've come. This place is...
Oh no, it's generic sandworm. And he's dead.
What was that?
What was that? Have you never seen Dune or, I don't know, Star Wars? Any sci-fi movie ever with generic sandworm villains? So the reason I chose thermal detonators for this mission is that you can use them to bait the worms out. Our job is to explore the surface and try and find the parts we need to repair our ship. And that's it. And there's a reason I call this one a ship mission. Because all you have to do is keep jumping, throw thermal detonators, and run back to your ship, one part at a time. The worms are hilariously inaccurate. And the whole thing is just a bit of a grind fest. What do we pick up there? I guess it's through here. There we go. Yeah, the whole thing is just, a bit crap, to be completely honest with you. As long as you don't waste your thermal detonators, it's really, really easy. And on some they can't go on some of the sand as well. So it's so simple to just run up, grab your shit. Oh, I bet there's a secret area under there, isn't there? Almost certainly, huh? Oh, well not. Just kind of hoping there would be. Never mind. I think there's only, like, ever 3 sandworms as well. So if you keep crossing from one side to the other, the worms from the one side can't get to the worms on the other side. They basically can't ever get to you. Very weird design. And this mission pretty much sums up exactly why I prefer the other Jedi Knight game. Its highs were better than this game. Its lows were certainly worse than this game. But on average, it was better overall, in my opinion. This game has some really good levels and some really mediocre levels, but it doesn't have the plot that Jedi Knight 2 has.
Should be safe here.
Which is why it's so kind of disappointing in some ways. It's got an okay overarching plot, but it doesn't really make much sense. And you only kind of interact with the main story plot once every 5 or 6 missions. And so we have to do 4 missions to carry on to the next kind of story mission. But you only have to do 4 out of 5 of the missions that you're presented with. So I think in this playthrough we'll do all of them, even the shit ones. Because, you know, we're going for, like, full completion, right? So we might as well do all of them. Some of them really aren't worth doing. They're pretty terrible. There's quite literally another mission later in the game, like this one, where you have to rescue people from a big, scary monster that you can't kill. Except whereas this one, the big, scary monster, is a bunch of sandworms, the other one is a rancor. And it's the similar situation. You run back and forth, rescuing people. You get them to the spaceship, and then you fly away.
I've got to get over there.
But again, this game's like, it's not bad, don't get me wrong, it's really not bad at all. The mechanics are very fun. The lightsaber mechanics especially are better than Jedi Knight. Jedi Knight 2. I should call it just Jedi Outcast, but I don't know. People seem to remember this one a lot more fondly, and I think it's because it's got the character customization and the kind of pseudo-RPG mechanic and the ability to choose your ending. Makes it so that if you want to play a Sith, you can kind of do that. Whereas in the last game, you were Kyle, whether you liked it or not. This one, you can be whoever you want.
No, that should do
and play the game however you
get
want.
Off this crazy rock.
And that's it. That's that level done. It's quite literally that simple.
Sounds like those sand burrowers must have gotten them all.
Ah.
Nasty critters.
If Chad Kyle was here, he'd have killed the ones. He'd have found a way.
We'll let Coruscant know to mark the planet as hazardous.
Thanks,
I have
Chad Kyle.
some troubling news. While Kyle and I attended to the crashed shuttle, someone broke into my quarters and sliced into my records.
Oh.
R2 is trying to figure out what they may be looking for.
The lady from the cutscene last time. I hate the way he calls him R2, or the way it's spelled R2. He's talking about R2D2, but they spelled ARTOO. Like it's a person.
So, how's your training going?
Oh god, it's some Rosh dialogue now.
Nothing exciting.
Same here. I guess that's just how the training works.
I thought it was just me. Ever wonder if your master is holding you back? You know, making sure you don't.
What's going on with that guy in the
powerful?
background?
Why would
See
you
that?
say that?
Well, Kyle doesn't seem to really foster my talents. I've gone on a couple of missions with him.
Kyle?
He doesn't let me do any of the
God,
really
I hate you,
important
Rosh.
stuff.
You're such a shithead.
Maybe he's observing you. You know, seeing how you accomplish your missions. I wouldn't worry about it.
I'm not so sure. What do you think, Jaden?
Well, Ready to get back out there? Did I interrupt something?
No, not at all. Well, I'm ready. Let's go.
Just Rosh being a traitorous piece of shit that the game designers decided to intentionally make awful so that we would hate him. So, let's go to the emergency assistance on Bakura. Officials from the planet Bakura have requested our assistance. An unknown party is taking control of a power station up in the mountains. They sent a team to investigate, but they haven't reported in. Their concerns are twofold. They want to stop whoever has taken over the station and, more importantly, ensure that the station itself remains undamaged. The station is built over a dormant volcano, and the facility is destroyed. The volcano could destroy a heavily populated city. The Bakurans need someone to infiltrate the facility and thwart the
Kyle is
group's
currently
plans.
away from the academy, but he will meet you on Bakura. Then the two of you can investigate the station. Be sure to wait for him before you do anything.
All right, Luke. I was about to say, it's a bit silly that they're sending a Jedi apprentice to go and stop a space station being destroyed and possibly a city with thousands of people. What happens if we go for rank 2? Jedi launches a more powerful orb of Force energy. Oh, that could be cool. Force insanity. I have no idea what that does. Why don't we try out... Now that we've got like a basic level of Force heal, I feel like I owe it to myself to check out these modded powers. So we'll try Force insanity next then. I assume it's like Mind Trick, but different in some way. We'll take our regular setup, I think. And here we are. Bakura. I've got to appreciate the fact, though, that even though this game came out a year after the previous one, they did a huge amount to...
Where are you, Kyle?
They did a huge amount of
forever.
work on it. In terms of the actual gameplay.
Well, I can't wait around. I've got to do something.
The lightsaber combat obviously being leaps and bounds, the ability to use dual sabers, single sabers, whatever. The variation in levels, you know. In Jedi Knight 2, you would play 3 levels on Kejim, 3 levels on Artus, 3 levels on Bespin, etc, etc, etc. In this, it's go to Coruscant, go to Tatooine. Okay, sure, there's quite a few Tatooine missions, and Blengil is basically just another desert planet. But they tried to make each one seem unique in their own way, which I can appreciate. If you didn't like, say, the swamp levels in Jedi Knight, which I fucking didn't, you're probably not going to like Swamp 2, or Yavin Canyon, which were the sequel levels to that, you know, the ones that came right afterwards.
Installation. I have to stop that countdown.
Look, they're trying to blow up the installation with bombs. It's stormtroopers. Well, those guys go down easy, don't they? Fucking hell. Why are they easier to kill than the cultists? The cultists took like a couple of swings. You know, the guys in the kind of beige armor with the goggles on the train? These guys are like a single hit and they're fucking done for.
No wonder I was supposed to wait for Kyle. It's the Empire.
It's the Empire! Now, one thing you'll also note is where the levels in Jedi Knight were somewhat linear, the levels in this game are a bit more looping, a bit more open. On this level, you'll see it quite a lot. So there was an unlocked door back there that we could have gone through. That I didn't, but we will have to go back through there later. So we're looking for 4 bombs on this level to disarm. That's another common theme. There's another level later on where you have to disarm bombs in a non-linear way. That's my big complaint about this game is it's very repetitive. The coolest missions are the story missions. I just wish they'd have focused more on the story missions and less on the random shite. There are genuinely like 6 missions that happen on desert planets, and it's so incredibly frustrating. I think there's like 5 on Tatooine, not to mention all the other various desert planets, like the one we were just on. Like, who wants a fucking... Like, Tatooine is most interesting at places like Mos Eisley. And there is one in Mos Eisley, by the way. But no one gives a fuck about a desert, or Jawas, or Taunton. Actually, there's another level I've just remembered that takes place on Tatooine. Fucking hell. Right, how do I interact with these again? Enter, that's it. Let's see what Force Insanity does. Wow. I can't believe I've never played this one before. It's quite cool. To add a whole bunch of custom force powers is quite impressive. Just on these things. I feel like the Imperial pieces are faster than they were in the last game. No, that's just me. Oh, look. It's like Mind Trick, but they... Oh, that's cool. It'll use up a lot of force points, though, huh? It's like 50 force points. Wow. So that's probably very good against, That could be very good, I suppose, against enemy...
Okay, 4 more to go.
Down that lift is nothing. Before I waste 5 minutes going down there, by the way. It's probably very good against enemy Sith, assuming it works on them. It's 50 force points, but if it takes them out of combat, that's 1 less lightsaber we're potentially going to be impaled on. How's it I did the kind of dodge mechanic again? Oh, there you go. You can never get this. Nice. It's quite cool. Yeah, it would be very, very good, I guess, against snipers, assuming you're able to react in time. That force destruction isn't very good. Just fires a big kind of concussion bolt at them. You need a security key. Oh, did I not pick one up? Wait, we haven't killed an Imperial with the security key, though, have we? I guess we've got to go back the other way. Okay. I feel like we haven't killed anyone who should have a security key. That's a misremembering. Well, so we go through here, then. And up this one. I hope I missed something already. That would suck. The thermal detonators have such a delay on throwing. They're actually kind of useless. Certainly not to be used during combat. We just end up blowing ourselves up. Oh, here's a bomb. Okay, so I've definitely missed the guy with the key then. My bad. Luckily the corpses don't actually despawn. That's a setting you have to set up in the config though. So it should be quite easy to find the key that we're looking for. I'm pretty sure the guy with the key doesn't disappear anyway. For fairly obvious reasons. It'd be a bit shit if he did. One thing I will admit that I'm a big fan of in this game that fortunately didn't come back from Jedi Knight is there isn't as many jumping puzzles and sections that require you to dodge traps and shit. Oh, there he is. He's right there. That's a nice change. Because that was not fun in You remember in Jedi Knight 2 when we were jumping across in the prison? Like the second level in the game? Having to jump across all the shit and kind of jumping along the minecarts and crap. That was awful. Hello. Time to head off. I need to come up with some more, there's got to be some more decapitation puns, but we've very much scraped the barrel on yesterday's, on last series for sure. Whoops. Is that my fault for not getting there in time? Never mind. Life goes on. Well, unless you were one of those guys. Ah! Don't shoot me with that. That'll hurt. Trulies. Hello? I think there might be a guy there. Oh, what a whiff. The lightsaber missed him, but he fired a shot at it, it bounced off and hit him. That's so good. There's another bomb over there. Oh, now would be a good time to try out the Force explosion power, whatever it's called. Ah! Okay. Boop.
Just 2 more left.
2 more bombs left. And like I said, the levels in this game are so incredibly short. We're not going to go for the secret areas. I don't know where they are. And there's like places like we can go down there, but I'm fairly certain there's nothing down there. Oh, there is a secret area down there, actually. But when they only have health packs and shield generators, it's like, unless you're going for a full... Fucking what? Unless you're going for a full completionist run. That wasn't even me. He blew himself up. Oh. Those guys are called Imperial Saboteurs, so they've got the... I kind of like this as a canon explanation, assuming it's true. So, Kyle defeated Galak Fayar, Admiral Fayar's part of the Remnant, right? And there's probably very few Imperials left at this point. So it kind of makes sense that they would go for more espionage and subterfuge using saboteurs who have the technology from the Shadow Troopers to turn invisible. That makes sense. Because there's so few Imperials left over, I think that's just kind of a cool idea. Actually, as far as I recall, the last 2 bombs are just in this area. It's quite a big area, but we can skip over pretty much all of it from what I recall. Hello! Oh, God, be careful. Good hit. Oh, this is a dead end down here, isn't it? It's slowly coming back to me. This game I haven't played as much as I've played Jedi Knight II. God. If only you were a bartender with bad grammar, hey? It does feel a bit mean. I feel like we're a pretty shit Jedi. Boom. That power isn't very good, as it stands, but it could be a lot better later on. What the hell is that? Is that a turret? Oh my god, those have got an upgrade. Can we deflect? Oh, we're not good enough Jedi to deflect yet. Okay, hang on. Ooh! Firing big explosive force bolts at, nice. At what is clearly a bomb. Probably a poor idea. Probably very, very ill-advised, but, you know. Right, where's the other bomb, then? Shield generator here. I know it's in this area somewhere. Nice. Oh, I think I remember. Oh, is this Bacta? Oh. Bacta being the, generic healing fluid used in the Star Wars world. Bacta and Colto. Hello. We are a good Jedi. Here we go. Here's our final bomb. Bonk. Good work. That one doesn't look as if it disarms properly. It's just me. And that's it. That's another entire level done. It's so bloody fast compared to Jedi Knight 2. Bonk. Humiliation. I mean, it's a Quake game after all, huh? I think he might have survived. That's okay. Maybe he'll repent and get a different job. It's a wonder that there are any stormtroopers left, given Kyle and now Jaden, the bartender with bad grammar's penchant for decapitation. Oh, I thought that'd be it. And luckily, because some of these levels are a bit more circular, I don't trust that droid. I was going to push him off, but apparently you can't do it. It makes like a Mario noise. You hear that? Woohoo! I'm sorry, I didn't trust you. You could have been working with the Imperials. Really? Oh, wow, that force power really does very little damage. I guess it's just a way to quickly react and fire off a bolt without having to change weapon. Hello. Yeah. So eventually, we get to choose our lightsabers. Plural, if we want it. So we can stick with a single lightsaber with the fast, heavy, and strong styles. We can go dual sabers that have a kind of... They have a standard dual saber style, and then you can deactivate one of them and use it as the fast style, from what I remember. Or we can pick a saber staff, like what Darth Maul has, a dual saber. And with that, You can also deactivate one. You can use a standard kind of dual saber combat style, or you can deactivate one and... Oh, shit. And use it as a single saber. But you are limited to a light combat style again. So it's up to you whether you want kind of versatility or a new way to use multiple saber blades. The more blades you got, of course, the way easier the game becomes because they die pretty much instantly the second they touch it. So dual sabers, like one in each hand, is really, really powerful.
Bakura. You seem to handle yourself okay, though.
Yeah, no pressure, Kyle. Thousands of people were on the line and you were probably passed out in a bar.
This is getting more serious. We have been receiving numerous reports of a Sith cult called the Disciples of Ragnos appearing all over the galaxy.
Oh, shit. Well, let's carry on then to Tatooine or Tatooine? Let's go for Tatooine. A moisture farmer on Tatooine recently overheard a group of smugglers talking about the Sith cult in a local bar, and had his R5 droid record the conversation. Fortunately, became afraid and sold the droid to some Jawas before leaving Tatooine. When you get a hold of the droid before the Jawas wipe its memory, you are to locate the Jawas, purchase the droid, and return to the Academy.
Blue milk run, kid, but it'll give you a chance to pick up some negotiating skills. Let's head to Tatooine.
Alright, we're going to head to Tatooine for a blue milk run. Well, I feel like Force Stasis is a variation on Force Insanity. I want to see what Tier 2 of the Force Destruction can do. I feel like I'm going to get... I feel like Luke Skywalker's going to be really pissed off at me for picking all these dark side powers, but you know.
Jawas, never around when you need them.
Oh.
Tracks. Maybe they've already come and gone.
Well, yeah, if they're not here, you stupid
Go
fuck.
see if you can find their sandcrawler. They might have stopped in that canyon.
What a stupid thing to say.
Moisture farmers, see if they know anything about this cult.
They're never around when you need them, maybe
Alright.
they've come and gone. Well,
Don't
obviously,
worry.
otherwise
Jawas are
they'd
pretty
be
friendly.
here. You utter moron, Kyle. Kyle's gonna go look elsewhere, I suppose. There's Jawas right there. Obviously, they didn't get far. Ah! Sand people. Sorry, I should say Tusken Raiders. That's very, very racially insensitive of me, man. Sounds like the comment section. And here we are. The dunes of Tatooine. What a lovely place to be this time of year. And I assume we're tasked with killing them all. Even the women and the children. I wish they would flesh out. There's one thing I wish they did a bit better of in Star Wars is the world building side of things. Obviously they've done it in the expanded universe. But the problem with the new... This is the big problem I have with the new movies especially, is that they made it so wide with absolutely no depth. They added a bunch of new races. They didn't... I don't think in any of the new movies I saw a single Rodian, Twi'lek, Weequay, Gran, all the old races from the first movies. Instead, they just added a whole bunch of new ones. And I get it, it's a big galaxy, but the point of the Star Wars galaxy, there's only a few planets that are actually habitable. That's why there were planets like Tatooine. They were so hostile and unlivable. It was designed to be kind of a... You know, there was obviously that whole class thing George Lucas tried to throw into there. Little slave Anakin and whatnot. It was very poorly handled, but, you know, he tried. Right. Fuck yourself. Oh, we can also hit ourselves with that. Be careful. Oh my god, that hurts a lot now. Okay, that's a long-range power for sure. Use Force Heal. Force Heal was identical to how it did in Jedi Knight. The first level of Force Heal, you have to sit down and focus as you're using it. Second level of Force Heal, you can move around while using it. Etc. Give me that shield gun right now. Turns out these sand people are fucking deadly because we're actually getting into melee with them. So some have snipers, some have gaffy sticks, but they both have melee attacks. That's quite nice. Because the stormtroopers in Jedi Knight 2 didn't have any melee moves whatsoever. All you had to do was getting close to them and they'd just be fucked. So this is quite nice. Instant use med pack. Nice. Oh!
An R5 unit. Can't go that way.
I guess it's a reference to when... I was trying to listen to what he was saying there. There's no R5 unit and he can't go that way. Yeah, no shit, Jason. Jason? Jaden? I'm sorry. Jaden... Look, Jason is the name of the character from Legends. It's hard to remember all these names, but they're so bloody similar. You wait until we meet the character on the next level. Waste Mindy. Threw me right off when I first heard Right, be careful that our lightsaber blade... Why put the med pack next to the two big explosive barrels? God, there's a lot of sand people. Ooh. Good shit. Why did we fall over then? I have no idea. Anyway, to go on to what I was talking about 5 minutes ago. The problem in the new movies, especially, I found, was just the complete lack of recurring... I know I've said it before. Star Wars does suffer from the small universe problem. Lando turns up all the fucking time, despite the fact there's an entire galaxy. It is a big galaxy, but there's a limited amount of habitable planets. There could be a lot of characters chosen from a small pool, you know? But they don't do that. They added all those new extra races that we've never seen before. No explanation of who they are, where they've come from, why they've suddenly appeared after 6 movies. It would be nice to get a bit more... They just need to have more depth, you know? They just really just need to throw in... I don't know, something. It's always the same shit, every movie. Here's Lando, here's Han, here's Chewie. And I get it, they're the main characters of the series. But when they accidentally keep running into them, it's so fucking frustrating. Hello? Oh, there's a guy up there. We can use a Tusken rifle? We picked it up? Ah! That's not in the base game. Oh, they've added some of the weapons as custom weapons. Oh, that's fucking cool. We can't zoom in with the Tusken rifle as far as I can tell. But it's a very, very powerful sniper.
This is not the droid we're looking for.
Well, let's hope not. Oh, I was about to say I fucking hope not, because I've already shot it dead, you fanny. That's my new go-to insulting word on YouTube, because in the UK it's obviously a lot more insulting than America. It's like the opposite of the cunt problem I've got on YouTube. Like in the UK, that's just common parlance. Same with Australia. But fanny in the UK is like offensive, but it's not in the US, and the US are the ones that make the rules on YouTube. That just means you're calling someone a butt. You're such a butt. Whereas in the UK, it's basically like calling someone a cunt. It's literally the same meaning. Ah. Ah, Jawa. Hello. Okay.
Are these even the right Jawas?
Kabang! Are these even the right Jawas? Racist, man. I do appreciate that our guy seemingly doesn't know how to speak every fucking language. Unlike a lot of characters in the Star Wars universe. How much time goes into learning a language fluently? And there's like characters that speak Jawa. Everybody apparently speaks Wookiee. Okay, well that is one exception in this game. Our character does speak fucking Wookiee, because of course he does. Why would you learn Wookiee? There are so few Wookiees. They come from a single planet, and the majority of them were sold into slavery. That's a big plot point. Yet everybody speaks Wookiee for some fucking reason. Doesn't make any damn sense. Is there a franchise that's been as mishandled as Star Wars? Well, Game of Thrones, but Game of Thrones was... Well, that's a different kettle of fish, isn't it? Do we push it again? Ah, there you go. It's a different situation. Star Wars, they had all the budget, all the people they could ever want. It's one of the largest, or maybe even the largest media corporation in the world in possession of it, and they still fucked it. Game of Thrones ran out of source material, then they had to improvise, and then it went to shit. Wasn't really much of a surprise. Okay. That opens up something. I think it's down here. There's still sand people alive down here. Sorry, Tusken Raiders. Piss off. You're not the only one who's got one of your snipers. Hang on, hang on. Kapow! Wonder if we'll lose this going into the next level. I assume we will. I think that's... Oh wait, this actually hit him. I thought it was hitting the barrier. Oh. It turns out we were going to come up here and kill him next anyway. Oh well, never mind.
How do I get down there?
How do I get down there? Well, there's a leaky pipe. That puzzle's been brought back from Jedi Knight. How do we... Maybe that doesn't work. Okay, I actually have no idea what we do here then. Oh, that was it. My bad. Turns out you just had to shoot it more. Hey, you guys okay? You're doing well? Oh, I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just here for a droid. I'm saving you from the Tusken Raiders that have invaded. Okay, okay. We'll jump over that, do you think? What about this one? We might be able to... Okay. Well, turns out that's an insta-kill and it makes your head blow off when you touch it. I don't know if fire actually does that in real life. Nice. Jawa! Oh, you idiot! He thought we were going to hurt him so badly he thought he'd risk the fire instead. What a fool. I'm not going to hurt you. I suppose if a chiss with bad grammar enters your... comes onto your ship and starts killing everybody, you probably would be pretty upset. You see an R5 unit? Hello. Oh, God, careful. Oh, what'd you do that for? Hello. Push. Ah.
You must be the droid we were sent for.
Hello.
But it
Ah,
doesn't
you
look like
fuck.
there's any Jawas left to negotiate with. Well, I guess you better just follow me.
We're going to steal it. Sorry, I don't know if you heard that. He said, I don't think there's any Jawas left to negotiate with. Even though he knows full well there are. So we're just going to steal it. Oh, we go through there, huh? Whoomp. Oh my God, okay. Kyle. Wherever you are, pal. Really could do with a hand. Jaden doesn't blink. Doesn't bat an eye. To killing hundreds of people. Hundreds of indigenous Tusken Raiders. Oh, there he is.
I was starting to get worried. Any problems?
Not unless you count the sand people I ran into.
He's laughing.
Well, you're still...
Not unless you count the sand people I butchered en masse.
Let's get this droid back to the Academy.
Good God.
Good work, Jaden. Kyle tells me you recovered the droid on your own. It's too bad about the Jawas. R2 will scour the droid's memory banks and see what information it turns up.
Found the only secret area. Wow.
Nicely done, Jaden. I think you're ready for the next stage of training, but there's still another mission left if you choose to accept it.
All right.
Remember, every mission is a chance to learn.
Now, if we do
more
the
about
next mission,
being a
it's
Jedi.
optional. But if we do it, we get to pick another force power. So really, there's no reason not to do it. So, mercenary activity on Tatooine. We've been receiving a number of reports that the disciples of Ragnos have been trying to hire mercenaries and smugglers to haul some cargo. If we can contact these mercenary groups, maybe we can find out the cult's base of operations. One of the smuggling rings that we know about is based up Mos
This one
Eisley.
sounds like it could be nasty, so I'll be going with you. You'll find some of the galaxy's worst lowlifes on Tatooine.
Luke Skywalker is like right there though. Should we take level 3? The Jedi launched an extremely dangerous orb of force energy. Fuck it. We're like a padawan. We're not even a padawan. We're like a beginning apprentice. And we can already fire some crazy destructive power. Now we're going to start this mission today, but I can't save it on the mission select screen. So we're going to sit with this and then we'll jump on this mission tomorrow, I think. Oh, here you go.
Han, Chewie, anybody here?
Universe with the depth of a puzzle
guess
once
they're
again.
out.
And look, I get it. It's a video game. You want to bring back some characters people recognize because, you know.
Luke's info was good.
Haha.
These are definitely freelance cargo ships. I've got a bad feeling about this. Listen, stay here and guard the entrance to the docking bay. If anyone tries to enter or leave, detain them. I'll head over to the crate cantina and ask around. I know some people there.
All right. And there we are. Oh, there's still more cutscene. Oh, of course there's more cutscene. You know what's got to happen.
A Jedi? Me? No, not
See,
yet.
he speaks
I'm one
fucking
of Kyle
Wookiee.
Katarn's students. He's talking to some locals. We're investigating a cult that's been cropping up everywhere. You must be Chewbacca. Why are you here? Leia Organa? Wow, must be important
How do you say Leia Organa in Wookiee? Because it's a name, and none of those growls sounded like Leia. And here we are. Tatooine with our good friend Chewbacca. So, onwards, tomorrow, to more generic Star Wars adventures.